Well, hello there, and this is Auntie. And I am coming to you with an Auntie Say It Isn't So, Auntie. Say It Isn't So. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And to all of my new subscribers, everybody needs a sweet old Auntie, right? Having one, it just would be nice. 'Cause everybody needs a sweet old Auntie, right? So welcome to Auntie's Advice. Welcome to the channel and to our family and to all of my nieces and nephews who have been here with me for the long haul. Thank you all so much for your continued support. Y'all, tonight we're going to go ahead and talk about Benjamin from a 90-day fiance before the 90 days. We all have had an opportunity to watch Benjamin for the last couple of episodes, and we thought that he was this good Christian man. Now, that's not to say that he isn't, okay? But one of my wonderful subscribers, Mitchell, sent me an email the other day and was like, Auntie, say it isn't so. So we're going to review this article and then we're going to get into the mess, okay? The itty mess, all right? So let me put my glasses on so that I can see clearly. I can see clearly now. Okay. So anyway, let's get into this article, y'all. This article is coming to us from realitytv.com, all right? I believe that's where it's coming from. Said it and so, Auntie. Said it and so. So anyway, we're going to get into it. It's called 90 Day Fiance Before the 90 Days Leaks. Benjamin living with his pastor and not paying child support. Say it isn't so, Auntie. Say it isn't so. Are you serious? Y'all don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Let me tell you, I said that I wasn't going to say anything about the thumbs up button, right? But I got to address this. I got off the last live feed, right? And despite what y'all see, it was 1.2 thousand people out there on the feed. Do you know that it was less than 200 thumbs up? Like, you can't even do the math right to come up with that equation. Hit the damn thumbs up button when you come into the room. That doesn't mean that you do a comment with a thumbs up button in it. It means that you actually have to hit this little thumbs up thing, okay? Hit that mofo. People that hit the thumbs down button are dedicated to hitting that bitch. Y'all need to be just as dedicated. Golly. Okay. Thank you, Valerie Cole, for the $2 super chat. Okay. Thank you, boo. Thank you, Angela Romero. Thank you, boo. Okay. So let me read this title again, all right, so that I don't laugh through it like I just did. 90 Day Fiance. Before the 90 days leaks, Benjamin living with his pastor, not paying child support. "90 Day Fiance Before the 90 days. We have seen Benjamin struggling with money to go meet Akini. Here we are in Kenya. Moreover, fans have been sympathetic to him because he has to pay Akini's family a bride price. I ain't been sympathetic to him. Like, where do they get, like, who are they, okay, let me fix my hat. Who are they polling? I have not been sympathetic to him. If he has made a decision that he's going to go out there and be with this girl, and that is part of their culture and part of their religion and part of their rules, then why would I be sympathetic to them? I'm just looking at the bitch's story. Like, I don't get into their lives. Like, thank you, Jeanette. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Thank you, boo. Okay. So, why would I be sympathetic to he's a whole grown ass man, like an entire man. And so when they say fans, like what fans are they talking to? Are they talking to you? Wait, what about you? What about? They're not talking to me. I'm not sympathetic to a damn thing. I'm just trying to find out how much the bride price is and whether or not this mofo paid for it. I don't have no sympathy for him. He ain't got no sympathy for me every month when I pay my damn mortgage. The hell out of here. But anyway, let's go ahead. He came off as a simple, sober, down-to-earth guy living in a religious life. But according to a frauded by TLC post, he is not a saint as he appears to be on the show. Let's take a look at some allegations he is facing. So it says, according to the Inquisitor, Benjamin is terrible when it comes to handling money matters. His car is repossessed. Thank you, Gabrielle, for the $5 super chat. What you say, boo? Auntie, you rock. Love watching you. My boyfriend hasn't watched you, but he hears about you every day. LOL, sending you tons of love from Canada. Oh, thank you so much, Gabrielle Chanel. Maybe he will get with the program, okay? Tell him I said get with the program, okay? One day you gonna have to just sit his ass in front of the your phone or whatever device you use and just be like, look, damn it, you gonna listen to my auntie, okay? Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, boo. So this mofo car's repossessed, but in the paragraph previously, you said we sympathetic to him. This mofo not got a damn car that's been repossessed. Now we all have fallen on hard times, bitch. Okay, we all know what it means to be on hard times, but we not on hard times flying our asses over to Africa to get some ass. So now tell me why I'm supposed to be sympathetic to Benjamin? Okay, I'll wait. I ain't got the time to do so. I ain't got no watch on. Moreover, the authorities have evicted him from various apartments for not paying rent. But the bitch is in Africa? Now see, make this make sense. Make this make sense. And y'all want me to what now? The fuck out of here. Let me read something to y'all real quick on this mofo. They want me to give a damn and be sympathetic to a mofo whose car is repossessed, but yet and still the bitch has enough money to fly his ass all the way to Africa for a kini, stay in an Airbnb, bitch, buy groceries for the family that got taken away on the back of a damn moped. And you want me to be sympathetic? Say it isn't so, Auntie. Say it isn't so. I need to read something to y'all. Where is the damn Instagram from his wife? So somebody, frauded by TLC, got this. It said the leaks on hashtag Boring Ben keeps coming. According to multiple sources, he sees his sons on weekends, Friday evenings until Sunday about 3 p.m., where he has watch parties for 90 Day with his church. The same bitch that's had his car repossessed and has been evicted multiple times has the nerve to sit up in there with his church folk and throw watch parties every week? But they eating air pockets? Like, where's the money coming from to fund? Where's the money coming from to fund these watch parties since this bitch is so broke and he's living with his pastors? Where are they doing this at? But earlier in the article, you said that I felt sympathetic for the. I'm trying to find the daggone thing from his girlfriend, his ex-wife, because she read his ass for filth. But let's go back to this article real quick. Sorry, sack of. Okay, so it says his car's repossessed. He been evicted from various apartments. And even though he hasn't seen this on television, but Benjamin lives with his pastor. So his pastor is supporting this kind of behavior from this irresponsible ass man. So so where did he get the money from to fly all the way to Nairobi, okay? And then stay his ass over there and do all of that? Where? And so if he got to pay a bride price, he definitely ain't spending his money on being responsible, taking care of himself. Benjamin has always been a religious person, but we have seen him rocking in a corner while singing Jesus hymns. It seems like a whole new level of religious TLC is trying to portray him. He wasn't drunk, but has been drinking regularly when he was with his ex. According to the Post, another negative trait about Ben is that he is very controlling. Recently, fans have been seeing this side of Ben, and it seems like this is 100% his true self. Moreover, watching porn doesn't usually go hand in hand with religious people, but apparently he seems to like it. What the? Most fans feel that if he doesn't have that much money, he should focus on his child rather than finding a wife and spending his leftover earnings. Moreover, it's difficult for him to be financially responsible for Keeney if he is, financially strong. It's a little hypocritical that Benjamin regulated Akini's drinking, even though he is a regular drinker himself. However, one can say that she got really wasted just after one drink, so it might have been sensible for Ben to stop her. They are also saying that people would have bashed him if he didn't let her stop. Clearly, Akini wasn't able to handle it on her own and needed intervention. That is exactly what Ben provided for her. Most fans seem to be siding with Ben and are saying that this hype is pointless. They say that he is just a regular guy struggling in life. As for alcohol and porn, most men like both, and it's not a big deal. However, when it comes to the religious side of it, some might say that it's a little hypocritical for him to not practice what he preaches. Let us know your thoughts. Oh, I'm getting ready to let you know my thoughts. Let me close this out. So in this thing from Fraud by TOC, they say, according to multiple sources, Ben sees his sons on weekends, Friday evening till Sunday, and then he watches parties with his church. Except on weekends, he goes to New York City for the tell-all or to meet and greets with David, Annie, and Corey. He pays zero child support. Then we got another article that frauded by TLC put, we don't need to worry too much about how Akini feels about being a stepmother. Appears Ben doesn't parent his son a whole lot himself. Said it and so. Auntie said it and so. So Ben, a whole fraud. He a whole fake ass fraud. Thank you, Mitchell, for sending this to me. He's a whole fraud. So this bitch is sitting over there acting self-righteous. Acting like he the man with the plan in the promised land. And he, is trying to be, excuse me, that he's trying to be a minister and he's trying to do this. And here he is, can't be honorable. See, the Bible that I read talks about being a good steward. It talks about being a good steward over your finances, being a good steward over your life, being a good steward over everything that you have. It also talks about the roles and the responsibility of someone who is carrying a title in the church, such as minister, reverend, deacon, elder, pastor, apostle, all that. It covers that. And it mentions that you should be a person of good moral standard, good ethical, you should be ethically sound, and you should also be financially, fiscally responsible. So while he's sitting in the bed talking about, yes, Jesus loves me, oh, yes. The car company, whether it be GM, BMW, Volvo, Mercedes, Acura, bitch, whether it be Audi, Pontiac, Chrysler, they said, we love to get a payment from you while he loves you. Where's their money? Where is the money that's supposed to be going to the real estate company? Yes, pay your rent on time. Please pay your rent on time. Yes, pay your rent on time, because the lease tells you so. See, when you go in and you sign a lease, the lease gives you a 6-month, 3-month, 12-month plan. Bitch, every month, the first of the month, and between the 5th and the 10th, they want their rent money. So while you sitting over there, see, here's the thing. So while you sitting over there praying and everything and running back and forth with the elders and sitting there with your Bible and you sweating and everything, and you walking through the village, and like I said, you paying for groceries and all of that biz now, and you're sitting at the left hand of the brother and everything, and the left hand of the apostle, and you're looking holy and saved and sanctified and born again and fire baptized. You got responsibilities at home. You say that your son is the first thing that you think about. That's your number one priority is your son. But allegedly, you don't even see him. You don't pay child support. You don't do anything for your son. That it could have been the responsibility. I mean, wait a minute. Say it isn't so. Say it isn't so, Auntie. Say it isn't so. How can Benjamin be this person and that person too? Benjamin can only be one person. It is amazing how we get a spin on these individuals, and then when people start digging and diving into their lives, we get a whole different picture. We saw Benjamin a total different way. And now his wife, ex-wife allegedly, is coming forward and saying derogatory things about him, and clearing the air about who he is and who he isn't. We heard Benjamin say that he left his wife because they had some disagreements and all that kind of stuff, and so she's now, I believe, remarried and has another child. I believe. I read that somewhere. And so Benjamin, I guess, is trying to find love and maybe want to one up her. But you can't one up nobody when you living in a corner in the back in your pastor's house. And then he wants to judge Akini about her drinking when they're alleging that you drink all the time, Benjamin. Like, say that isn't so. Like, how does that happen? So is this the pot calling the kettle black? But the thing that I don't like about the particular article is how they're speaking for the fans. That we're sympathetic to him, that we care about how he feels about this, and that we believe that he was right for snatching the drink from Bikini. No, I say he should have bottomed up. I say that he should have projected and showed us who he really was, and he didn't. He was, if what we have read is true, in the slightest bit, he's a fraud and a hypocrite. A complete fraud and hypocrite. And even though, he went over there and he found out that Akini was, a hypocrite and a fraud because, she projected herself as a church woman and, pure and everything, and needed, he has to pay the bride price for her and all that kind of BS. It appears that it's a fair exchange, so it ain't no robbery. Because whatever he gets from McKinney, whether he gets used, whether they drag him through the mud, well, he deserves it at this point. Because you know what? This man has to take care of his child. And nobody respects a man that doesn't take care of their children or a mother. He wants Akini to be, I was thinking about it because Benjamin was saying that his son was his number one priority, right? He kept saying, that's my number one priority. But Akini stood in his face and said, I don't want to be a mother. I want to be the child's friend. I've never been a mother before. And Benjamin still and yet called his girlfriend on the phone and still was considering having a relationship with her, still meeting with the family, still willing to talk and negotiate the bride price. And I kept wondering, if you are drilling into our heads that your son is your number one priority, that if Akini cannot step up and be the mother that you want her to be, or that you need her to be, or that you expect her to be, that this will be a done deal. And so when you did not done the deal, when you did not walk away from Akini after she said what she said, I was wondering why he didn't. Well, if what we have read in this article is true, that's why. Because he doesn't have a relationship with his son. He's not paying child support. He's not being fiscally responsible. And here's the thing. If he is saying that he lives in Arizona, because that's all we've heard is that he lives in Vegas, okay, Las Vegas or Arizona, whatever the hell he lives. And he's saying all these things, right? Las Vegas. Does it say he live in Nevada or Arizona? One of them. If he is planning to bring Akini back, then why hasn't he said, I don't have a, it's Arizona, thank you, boo. Why hasn't he been up front with her and her parents and says, I don't have a home for her. I can pay the bride price, but I'm broke. I don't have anything in America. I'm living with my pastor, and I'm just not able to do this because I have not been fiscally, okay, or financially responsible. See, he is deceiving her just as much, if not more, than she is deceiving him. Because even though he pays the bride price, how the fuck is he going to be able to afford to even bring her back to America? And then when he applies for the K-1 visa, is he going to have enough income and enough stability here in the United States to even qualify for the K-1 visa process? So, herein again lies the question. Where does TLC get these people from? Are they all just actors? Is it that they have a relationship with someone in another country and they make a decision that we're going to partner up and we are going to act on this show? Because guys, here's the thing. If we're going to start acting and we're going to be hiring all these actors and all these people with these fake phony ass relationships, just tell us. Just tell us. That's it. Because there hasn't been a person on here yet whose story has been real. In other news, allegedly Jay and Ashley are back together. Say it isn't so, Auntie. Say it isn't so. This girl allegedly went out on Instagram and indicated that they back together again. Like, for what? But you know when in relationships, if you've lived long enough, you know that all the time when people say they done, they're not done. They're not done. But these two should have been done because ain't no way in the world I'm going to do time in jail. And I'm going to come out and we're going to be hooked back up together again. I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's fake. At this point, you don't really even know what the hell to believe anymore. But allegedly, they're back together, bitch. And I'm saying, why? For what? For the hell what? When you go out there on Instagram, you find out a whole lot of stuff. You really do. I've been knowing some things behind the scene and just keeping it to my damn self because some of the stuff, y'all, I don't even know how to bring it to you. Benjamin is an entire fraud if this article is true. Benjamin has no room to judge or to say anything about anybody if what they are alleging is true. Benjamin is broke, busted, and disgusted, and fucker can't be trusted if the things that are in this article are true. And to his church family, how the hell are y'all going to sit out there and have a watch party for this man and not make him grow up and be responsible? Ain't nothing cute about what he's doing. Nothing honorable in my eyesight when this bitch can't take care of his son. And I salute and celebrate the child's mother for even allowing him the opportunity to show that he is really a dad by allowing him to be filmed with the son. But one thing that I do believe in wholeheartedly is that children should not film and they should not be part of the storyline. And as much as I dislike Ashley, and I hate to say it, she did not allow her children to be filmed. And I think that says a lot about the fathers. That there are some fathers who think about the consequences of having their children filmed on television, how this stuff can come back on their children. But this mofo filmed with his son and made it appear that he was just the daddy of the year. No, fuck that. Daddy of the century. And now they're alleging that he don't even pay damn child support. Let me go out to my girl site, 187 Anonymous, and see if I can find, let me see what I can find. Hold on, y'all. Y'all got time. We ain't got nothing else to do. Let me see if I can find this. Dang it, I just had it up. Shoot. Hold on, y'all. We ain't got nothing else to do. Let me see if I can bring it up. There we go. Let's see what she got on the top of the blog, okay? I love her site. She be having all the little tea on it. It's a lot of them that be having the tea. But I always like to get the tea from her. Oh, look at bitch ass Paul in the hospital. What the hell's wrong with him? What is this? Let's look like a video.
Pay for on the show? That wasn't my idea, Jonathan clarifies.
Oh, I don't want to hear nothing about no damn Jonathan. And yeah, here you go. Here you go. Somebody named Ashley. Here you go. I guess somebody putting some pictures out here to say this is Jay. To me, it's not enough evidence to say that the two of them back together, but that is the rumor. 187 Anonymous got at the top of the blog too from Colty, okay? So let's just go through all of this, say it isn't so bullshit, okay? Let's just say it isn't so about all of this stuff. So Colty puts on his Instagram, I love you, okay, with a little smiley face on the end of it, right? And then he says, I'll never stop loving you, whether you are across country, across town, or down the hall. I know the feeling was real because I have never felt this pain before, and I feel it every day without you, okay? And then the next thing we see is a blue balloon bitch that got I'm sorry on it, okay? So they are thinking that he is talking about damn Larissa. Now Larissa said on her Instagram, she was talking about how she'll always love Colty and how she missed Colty. So I would not be surprised if those bitches got back together anyway. Now Colty, from my understanding, allegedly he's supposed to be filming with somebody, right? And so I'm saying, okay, so he got him another, another actress. At this point, he got him an actress who's willing to film with his big titty ass, all right? And I'm just sitting up there thinking to myself, okay, so we never gonna get rid of this mofo. Like, I'm really ready to be done with these old cast members. Find some new people. You mean to tell me that there are no new people out here who legitimately got K1 visa stories? I mean, is it that hard to get mofos in and out of here now? Or was it that hard to date? Look, damn it, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do, okay? Here's what we're gonna do. Auntie gonna go ahead on and do her own damn reality show, okay? The bitch is gonna be plenty of fish, but is there a fish for my ass? I'ma go ahead on and put my little fat ass on POF and see if we can start doing some damn live dating stories. Since they wanna, and we gonna show what the hell reality TV is, okay, bitch? I'm gonna come out here on Instagram. I think that this was what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come out here on Instagram and I'm gonna be dating these mofos and I'm gonna let y'all see these bitches, okay? How many bitches answer the ad after they don't look the way that the way that they supposed to look, okay? Like how in the hell, okay? So I'm gonna put my little profile out there. I'm gonna put a couple of pictures out there, okay? And then we're gonna start dating some mofos on POF. Hi, would y'all like that? Damn it, that's what we're gonna do. And when we go out, I'm gonna tell them who I am and everything else. And I'm gonna tell them, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to the bitches. Y'all know damn well y'all ain't gonna see y'all auntie do that. All right. So, okay, so here's the article. The post was from Ashley, and it says, Jay and I are talking again. This was 2 days ago. So I guess they are talking again. Like, what the fuck is wrong with him? So here's an article right here. Here's another post from 187 Anonymous Gossip. If y'all not following her, please follow her. Where Rebecca is sitting out here trying to make it do what it do after, you know, everybody saw Zied. Now Zied, as we all know, had got mad with her because the bitch saw some pictures on her telephone. Now she was saying that, you know, this wasn't her ex-husband, he wasn't on the phone and all of that old kind of bull crap, right? So she's alleges that, you know, he got mad with her and he controlling and he's acting jealous. And hey, Tracy, thank you so much, boo, for being up with me. And where you at, sweetie? Qatar. Thank you, Tracy. She says it's 5 a.m. in Qatar. I love you, Auntie. I love you too, boo. So I'm going to go ahead on and play this, y'all. Let's see what she's talking about in this video. I think that this is the video that someone had told me before that she was calling herself, trying to defend him because the way that he was holding her around her neck. So I guess some people must have took to social media and was like, you know, the bitch choking her out. Now, I didn't see the mofo. I didn't see the mofo choking her out or anything like that. But I guess, you know, she felt like she needed to come out here and, you know, let's look at it, y'all. Hold on. Let me get my damn laptop up here real quick. And I'm going to go ahead on the kick and hit this damn button on here, this play button. And let's see what this bitch is talking about today, okay? Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Let me see if I can click this button on this bitch. Uh-oh. Hold on. Let me try it again. Hold on. Oh, here are the words for. Okay, let's see what she's saying. So she's saying, TLC underscore 90 Day Rebecca. Okay, she said, I need to make something very clear. Zied has never been abusive. Zied would never be abusive. This is dangerous to make light of, and it needs to stop now. I understood that the preview was misleading. However, the scene in its full entirety was very clear. Zied was apologizing to me, and I was the one who pulled away from him. I was angry, but not Zied. As an abuse survivor in previous relationships, I would never allow this, and I would never make excuses for it. In addition, TLC and Sharp Entertainment would not only not have allowed it, but would not have aired it. Now that ain't true because we saw Nicole yanking. Remember Nicole was yanking Ozon around, and we didn't like that. We didn't take to that at all. Okay, so I don't know about them not showing something or not filming it. Okay, because she was yanking Azan's ass around at that apartment building when that bitch didn't do what she wanted him to do. So do your research, Rebecca, before you come out here and be saying stuff like that, okay? So anyway, she said it's dangerous to make accusations like that, and it makes it look like I'm making excuses. As there are women watching in actual dangerous relationships that I think if I'm staying with this man, it's okay for them to. Bitch, you are not. You are not an example of what a woman is going to follow. Are you fucking kidding me? So now you're supposed to be taking this responsibility on your shoulder, on your back, bitch, bye. Ain't no, Rebecca, are you serious? You saying that because you stay with him, that you telling other women that it's okay to stay in an abusive relationship? Well, bitch, look at the example that you leading. It's okay for you to defraud people's parents, to act like you are so religious and that this boy is religious and all of this kind of stuff. And that, he's not sleeping with you. And you're sleeping with him. You're taking care of him. You are actually in a relationship with this man and you are already married. Exactly. Who said that? Precautions. Big Ange beats Michael every episode. And Michael's friends. Come on now, Rebecca. Now I know, you gotta stand by your man. Okay? I know you gotta stand by your man. And I know you gotta try to set the record straight or clear the record or whatever the hell you think you're doing. But you ain't gotta lie, Craig. You telling a whole lie. And you are not an example of a whole relationship. You're not an example of a wholesome relationship, boo. You just not. You don't have to take that responsibility on yourself, bitch, because ain't nobody put it on you. And you have got to be delusional if you think that anybody is looking at you as an example of what they should be doing in a relationship to have a successful, loving, caring, mutual relationship. Bitch, bye. She said, it's never okay to be in any relationship that is even slightly abusive. Reality TV likes to create drama and did that with the preview. The scene in its entirety clearly shows Zied was not being abusive in any way. Be responsible with your accusations. Hashtag domestic abuse is not okay. Girl, if you don't stop that bull. So let's see what she said. Let's click on it and see what she said in this video. Thank you, 187 Anonymous, for having this up here. Let's look at it, y'all.
Something needs to be said right now about this whole domestic abuse thing in that last Sunday's episode. I need to make it very clear, Zied was not abusive. I get that the preview looked abusive. It looked like it was, questionable. But clearly, when you see the actual scene, Zied was being very calm. He was actually apologizing. He was pulling me close to him. I'm the one that was still angry and pulled away from him. Had he kissed me or I kissed him or something like that, it would have looked completely innocent. At no time has Zied ever been abusive or would be abusive. On top of the fact that TLC and Sharp Entertainment would not only have not allowed it, but they damn sure would not have aired it. So let's all stop talking about Zied being abusive. It's not okay. As an abuse survivor myself, I would never excuse that, especially being on this wide of a platform, because that's dangerous. So let's stop this now. Something needs to be said.
Oh, she act like she done said. Like she acting like she done brought forth the damn presidential address. Bitch, what the? Let me tell you something. First of all, you know what? I commend her for saying that, but then at the same time, I'm saying you need to learn how to handle yourself. There was a video, a post that she had put up a couple of months ago, and I said something about the post. And people were like, Auntie, why are you taking it so serious? Auntie, why'd you say this? Auntie, why you say that? Because the woman plays too much. And you know what I've noticed about these older women who date these younger men, they feel like they right. Even in their country, they feel like they can be disrespectful and talk to them any kind of way and disrespect their religions, disrespect their traditions. And I don't understand how these guys even stay with them, except for the fact that they are looking to have a green card here in America. Seriously. And then when things come off a certain way, then you want to backpedal and pussy pop and say, you know what? No, that isn't really what happened. I was the one that yanked away. Because you're always yanking away. You're always screaming at him. You're always disrespectful. So it's very easy for anyone, any viewer to look at something, or any cameraman, or anybody who is in the editing room to edit it to look a certain way. Okay, we know that they do. But guess what? If you didn't do it, it wouldn't have been filmed. By your own admission, you said you yanked away. By you yanking away, I guess whatever you're talking about, because I don't even know what scene you're talking about. If you're talking about the scene where he had his hand around your neck and he was hugging you, or whether or not it's the scene that's coming up. But what you have to do is be more responsible with your responses and with your reaction, and then they won't be able to film that bull crap. I don't know when she yanked away. Y'all tell me down in the comments section. I don't know when she yanked away or what scene she's even fucking talking about. But what I can see is I've absolutely seen all these older women be bossy, controlling, out of control, just damn right, damn disrespectful. We have seen it. It is what it is out here in these streets. And then you want to go, oh, what you say, Mary? Hold on, know what Mary said. Okay, it's in the previews. Okay, thank you, Mary. And then you're going to sit up there and chastise the fans, chastise the people who watch the show, chastise the people who make sure you get paid, because we saw something that looked like it was abuse. Now, I didn't see it. I have not seen it because my ass been, busy living life. You know what I'm saying? I can't look at all this stuff and be doing life, too. I mean, you know what I'm saying? At some point, I got to do life, okay? And I've been doing life, damn it. Thank you, Fee. For the $2 super chat. You got to be more responsible. Angela, Laura, Rebecca, all these bitches have gone over here to these other countries and acted an ass. All of them. None of them have represented the average American woman. None of them. They have not done a great job. They have been an embarrassment. Now, tomorrow I'm going to come out here and I'm going to talk about Laura, because I had to give Laura a break. Laura was hitting the Instagram and the social media platforms so daggone hard, I had to get a break from Laura. But here it is. She's allegedly was deported. Bitch don't even live here. But you go over there and you make it seem like you're from Florida and you're a U.S. citizen, and you take your ass. Thank you, Wanda Alfonso, for the $1.99 super chat. She said thanks with the heart. You're welcome, boo. Look at that cute little picture. That's a cute picture. And you're not representing me. But then they want to go to social media after they look at themselves and see what an ass they have made of themselves, and they want to blame and chastise us. You can't make this about us. This is about you. This is totally about you. If I go out in the street and I act an ass, and somebody tells me, yeah, your mother was out there acting an ass, and I say, well, you know what? It was the wind. When the wind was blowing, it made, it was scripted and it was edited. And no, if I'm out there acting an ass and somebody come back and told my daughter I was acting an ass, then I was acting an ass. And everything is always left up to the person who's either looking or the person who's reading. It's left up. The interpretation is based on what I perceive. And what I perceive is reality. And if these mofos saw him snatching your ass up and they thought that it was abusive, bitch, it was abusive in their eyes. And you just have to be more responsible with your action and how you carry yourself, Rebecca. Point blank into the period. You can't clean it up after the fact because you now maybe people are in his Instagram or his Twitter or whatever attacking him. Guess what? It's the price that you have to pay, boo. This is the price you have to pay. Ain't nobody make you go out there and act like that. Ain't nobody tell you to snatch your ass away. You keep talking about, and here's the thing. Here's the thing about this woman. You have been promoting every episode. I don't know how he's going to react. He's controlling. He makes me feel like my old boyfriend, my old ex-husband. He makes me feel like he's going to, be possessive over me. I don't know how he's going to react. You have allowed all this editing to go on when you all were sitting in a hookah bar and you made it appear that he overreacted because you took your jacket off. And so, you're trying to, this is what you're trying to project. This is what you've been feeding. You've been feeding this every week. That he is this crazed man who can't control his emotions. You've been feeding that. And now when the fans take the bait and they bite on it, now you want to backpedal and pussy pop off of it because you don't want people to know that you accept this behavior from this man. You don't want people to know that you accept this kind of behavior from this man. So now you want to backpedal, pussy pop, and get out there and think that you have enough integrity and that your character is so stellar that we're going to believe you. Rebecca, say it isn't so. Say it isn't so. I'm going to have to change the title of this. Say it isn't so. You cannot have it both ways. You can't. All these women have been disrespectful. Every last one of them have been disrespectful, including Angela. What you say? GoFundMe page for new leather jackets. Who? He's been saying that he's jealous and controlling from day one because this is how she's made him feel. For me, when I looked at the episode last week and what happened last week and how she said, you're making me feel like my ex. I think after a while, you say, okay, yeah, I'm bossy control. He doesn't even know. He doesn't even know and realize that he's repeating what has been put out there about him. Just like Michael. Let me go there. Like Michael. Michael has been told that he's a liar. And in order to soothe things and to get his way and to get that ticket, that visa to America, Michael says, yeah, I'm a liar. I'm a liar. I lie sometimes. I lie most of the time. I lie all the time. Because Angela has put that in his head. She has repeated that over and over and over again. And just to avoid getting smacked around, just to, and I'm talking about verbally because I've never seen her like, well, okay. just to avoid an argument. He agrees. And Zied, to avoid an argument, he agrees. I'm jealous and controlling. But is he? Is he really? Or is he saying it for the get along? You ever been in a conversation with somebody and just to avoid it going to another level, you just agree? But in your heart and in your mind, you're saying, fuck you. But just to get out of it, you agree. Yeah, you say I'm bossing and controlling? Okay, I'm bossing and controlling. But are you really? Think about it, y'all. Think about it. And then there's a certain image that we see anyway. There's a certain image that we see of these characters that just might not be true. We have found this year more frauding in the characters. You know, well, not frauding, but we've seen so much acting. Things that we have come out here as Instagrammers, YouTubers, bloggers, vloggers, and been able to dispute it. Because we go back and well, some people go back and do the research. I report it. I'm not the news. I just report the news. But we've seen so many things that we've just been like, I don't know. And then we have our colleagues, our friends, our family members in the 90-Day Fiance community come out and be like, this ain't what you think it is. We're seeing that repeatedly. It's gotten so bad now that a lot of people don't even watch the show anymore. I have many people in my comment section, both the live comments and the comments after the video is over. And they say, Auntie, I don't even watch this show anymore. I just come and watch your reviews. That's bad. Because we have grown to love this show. But we have grown to not trust what we see. So, Rebecca, you are not the poster child for marriage. You've done it, what, 3 or 4 times? You don't have to worry about anybody following your ass. You're not the poster child, boo. You're not. So here I have found it. Boom! I found the golden ticket. The person that, thank you 187 Anonymous. I'm telling y'all, if y'all are not subscribed to her on Instagram, please make sure you do so. And tell her that Auntie sent you, okay? This is the post that I've been looking for. The person's name is cactus _ fruit _ juice. She says, no one just becomes a step parent by marriage. Technically, yes, you are a step parent if your spouse has a child from a previous relationship. But by no means does that mean you have that level of a relationship with that child from day one. When my current partner met my son, he met him as a friend. He got to know him and grow to understand what he meant to him. My son is smart, and he told me that my partner was his stepdad. I'm deeply concerned when someone pushes a person into a role they are not prepared for mentally. If he wants this relationship, meaning Benjamin, wants this relationship to work, he will let her guide that pace. Let her get acclimated with a new country and life before shoving the role of stepmom on her. Just my 5 cents. Well, guess who Cactus Fruit Juice is? You got it. Cactus Fruit Juice is allegedly Ben's ex-wife. So guess what? If I'm thinking what I'm thinking, then from this last paragraph, let her get acclimated. With a new country and life before shoving the role of stepmom on her. So it sounds like in that paragraph, I would assume that Benjamin paid the bride price. That he did indeed get that 50% discount, bitch. I'm thinking the same thing, Creole girl. He married her. So let's go to Cactus Fruit Juice Instagram page. Shall we? Yes, we shall. Let's see if we can find Cactus Fruit Juice. Cactus underscore, okay, let's see if I can find her ass on Instagram. Hold on, y'all. We ain't got nothing else to do. Instagram. Okay. Cactus underscore, oh. Let's go pick that up. Cactus, look now. Cactus underscore fruit underscore juice on Instagram. Let's see, y'all. Let's go to her page. Okay, that one. Y'all see my fingers? My fingers get there. Ooh. Oh, she cute. She said, I woke up like this. I woke up like this. Oh, she's really cute, y'all. Oh, she's real cute. Let's see what she said on this post. So she must be going under other people's pages and tagging and saying something. But she's a pretty girl. She is a pretty girl. Everybody following her but me. Let's see what she said on this one. What'd she say? I don't be following these people. I don't think that their lives are that interesting other than being on the show. Okay, so I don't see anything on here for her. But she did say something about Benjamin that everybody is talking about. And that was the comment that she needs to allow this girl to get acclimated to a new country. Yeah, I wonder what was going on with Tiffany. So let me see what else I can find. I think that's it. I think I'm going to keep an open mind with Benjamin because a lot of times I will cut a mofo off. Oh, now, one last thing before I get off this bitch. Evelyn, we're going to talk about her tomorrow. We're going to talk about this scathing picture that she has out here with Ramondo. Remember she said she wasn't having an affair with Ramondo? Well, we're going to talk about that tomorrow. Y'all, thank y'all so much for being here tonight. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button so that I know you hear YouTube does too. Thank you all to everyone who super chatted me tonight. I appreciate it, y'all. Thank you. And thank you so much to Mary and to Josie for moderating the channel. Thank you to every one of you all who commented. I love going back now and looking at the comments that you all are putting in. Some of that stuff be funny as hell. Y'all are such a wonderful family, and I thank you all so much for your continued support and for being patient and waiting for your auntie to come out here. Like I said, I got a whole lot of stuff going on. Tomorrow on my other channel, I will be discussing some things as well. Don't forget that I will be doing the Real Housewives of Atlanta on that other channel, and along with some other with Married to Medicine and a couple of other reviews. So if you are into that, don't forget to subscribe to that channel as well. You all have a great night on purpose. Tomorrow I will be here for my review on Love After Lockup. Bitch, okay? I'm hoping that this episode is better than the last one was. But anyway, love you all to pieces and have a great night. See y'all tomorrow. Mwah!